I know this is tough. I know you're just trying to brace yourself to figure out a way to say goodbye to Hope once Bo tracks Jessica and her down.
Just keep trying to get used to thinking about Hope in the present tense. Oh my God, it's such horrible.
You know, it's unbelievable. I can't even process it.
I know.
Do you know what? We'll just take it one step at a time. First, let's just pray that she comes home to us safely. And then, you know what, sweetheart? We will deal with handing Hope over to Marcy when you need to, all right?
Okay.
Hey, Rachel, just because I told you that I wish Star and I didn't have to give our baby away doesn't mean you have to babysit her. Okay, I'm not gonna go out and score pills and get high to ease the pain, if that's what you're worried about.
Who said that I was worried about anything?
Hey, my God, my baby is alive. That's enough to make the most dedicated druggie stop using, right? It's a miracle.
And I would love to celebrate that miracle with you. But since we're both trying to stay clean and sober, I figured Tex-Mex.
No, thanks. I can't eat right now.
And how about keeping me company?
You trying to say you don't think I should be alone right now?
Hey, lover.
Ooh, I like it when you call me that.
Yeah, Dorian's pretty high on it, too, judging by her expression.
So you called me lover in front of her? What, are you trying to get me bumped off?
Dorian, you don't mind if I call Marco lover, do you?
Mon amour and mon chéri are far more elegant, but you can call the boy whatever you like.
You've got to be kidding me.
Now she's gone. We could talk. I miss you.
I miss you too.
Blair Star! Oh my goodness! Oh, I can't believe this. Yes. Everybody kept telling me that you were all right, that I had to see for myself with my own two eyes.
Listen, I was beaten up a little bit, but I'm home, I'm fine, and I'm fine. Feels good to be home, thank you.
Star and her mom are here. I gotta go. I love you.
Love you too.
Blair, so much has happened to you. How did this Powell Lord escape? How'd he get you into the frat house? Try to kill you?
He couldn't have done it without help from Rebecca Lewis. But, you know, thank God it's all over.
Oh, thank heaven. Now, did you see a doctor?
I have a bandage. I'm fine.
Yeah, I know. What possessed you to move back into Todd's house?
Dorian. My children over there, all right? What did you want me to do? I mean, come on.
Are you okay? Is this finally over? Yeah, I'm okay, I guess, but as far as this being over,
Wait a minute. Is there something more to this ordeal that I don't know about?
Yes, and it is amazing.
What are you talking about?
We just found out that Star's baby is alive.
Bess? Bess! Please, Bess!
No, you've got to stay back.
But Clicky's in there. Jessica's in the house.
I know that, but we can't.
You know anything about Nash's parents?
No, nothing. Nash never even mentioned them.
All right, Brody Lovett said that Jessica told him that Nash was about to reach out to them just before he died. Now, that's the way Lovett figured out where she might be. I told him, don't confront Bess until we get there. I doubt that he listened to me. Mr. and Mrs. Brennan.
I'm Commissioner Buchanan, Landview, Pennsylvania PD. I'm Jessica's uncle. I'm
Still, the police have this place surrounded. You have to help us find a different way out.
Actually, Jessica, I think we want to hear what the cops have to say.
Oh, this is so wonderful. Star, after everything that you have been through.
I know. Believe me, it's a miracle.
And the baby has been with Jessica all this time?
Yeah, Jessica blocked out that her baby died, and I don't even think she has a clue that Hope isn't hers.
So much for her complete recovery at St.
Okay, you know what? It's nobody's fault here. Jessica was very ill, Dorian.
And now she's taken our baby, Hope, and she's run off goodness knows where with her? Star, the most important thing is that your baby is alive, and I want you to know we're going to do everything we can to get her back for you, whatever it takes.
Aunt Dorian, I'm not mad at Jessica. I feel sorry for her.
Well, of course, because you are a wonderful human being. And I do not want you to be worried about Jessica, because she's got your Aunt Vicky and your Uncle Clint, and they will see to it that she gets through this crisis unscathed.
That is not going to be possible. No matter what Aunt Vicky or Uncle Clint do. She's had this baby this whole time, and now she is going to lose her. They're gonna have to tell her that her baby is dead, and I do not wish that on any mother.
What the police have to say is irrelevant. I told you, my mother and father will stop at nothing to take Chloe away from me.
Well, I know that's what you said, but...
This is your granddaughter. You cannot open the door.
All due respect, Jessica, we will decide what we will or won't do in our own home.
Hey, dude, what can I get you?
Hello to you, too.
Oh, hi.
I don't bite, you know.
I know.
Look, you faked a drug test for Cole. I'm past it. So's Cole. You're not gonna get punished for it.
It was really lame what I did, and wrong, and I'm sorry.
It's over. I'll have, the pollo con mole.
Good choice. What do you want?
Nothing.
So chicken fried steak?
No, I'm not hungry. Seriously, I'm not hungry.
Okay, I'll just get you the soda then.
Oh, thanks for not making me feel like a jerk.
I'm not really in the business of making people feel like jerks.
Yeah, you made him feel better.
I just wish I could do the same thing for you.
See, all this waiting around for news.
Well, here's someone who might be able to help.
Hey, Nora, did you find out anything?
Well, yeah, as a matter of fact, Bo just got a lead on Jessica. Got him racing out of the station.
Well, it's just a matter of time until Bo finds the baby and brings her home.
Yes, but home to Star or to Marcy and Michael, because Star did sign documents.
Star, wait a minute.
What? It's fine. Just keeps hitting me over and over again that Hope is alive, and everything is different now.
Star.
I'm gonna go up too. I'm really glad that you're okay.
Thank you, Lisa. Thank you.
Okay, I held my tongue while the girls were in the room, but this is unconscionable.
What are you talking about?
Okay. Jessica's baby died. That's tragic. She lost her mind. That's tragic, too. But Vicky and her entire family refused to accept what cannot be changed. So they took our living, breathing baby and they told us that it was dead. And now they're such cowards, they're gonna blame it on Jessica's alter personality.
Do another commo check with every man on the perimeter. We're gonna exhaust every possible means of negotiation we have before we consider using force to take Bess.
Force? No!
Oh, that's your niece in there.
And she may have 4 hostages in there.
Why are they hostages?
Vicky, our priority right now is the baby.
What about Jessica?
If we feel that that baby is at risk, then we're gonna have to go in.
Wait, what can we do?
I don't know. We're gonna have to find some way to get through to her.
Bess isn't answering her cell phone right now, so I'm gonna call the number that I have for this house, call their landline, and see if Brody will pick up. Maybe he can tell us what's going on in there.
I apologize for my reaction earlier when you tried to phone the hotline.
Oh, reaction? You yanked our phone line right out of the wall. It was like you turned into someone else.
No good. Line's dead.
Hey, we got here as fast as we could.
Mom, is she in there? What's happening?
Oh, she is, yes, but she's not Jessica. She's Bess, and she's got Chloe with her. They both apparently are all right. I don't know, but I do know for a fact Bess is not going to give that baby up without a fight.
I was protecting the baby. You and Phil want to be a part of Chloe's life, right? Well, if you don't help us, I swear to you, the people outside will make sure that you never see your granddaughter again. And you will lose this one living part.
ABC's One Life to Live, brought to you by Pull-Ups Training Pants. I'm a big kid now.
Bess, don't make this any harder than it already is. Bess, you need to listen to us. You need to let us in and let us help you. Think about the baby. That's it, we're going in.
No, wait, please. Look, Brody caught up with her last night and he got Jessica to come out. Let him try, maybe he can do it again.
Vicky, we don't know what shape he's in right now.
Jessica, I know you can hear me.
Hit him again. Do something.
Jessica, I know you want to come back. You have to fight. I'm right here. This can end now, and I'll be with you. Where did Bo go? What kind of tip did he get? Are Jessica and the baby okay? What's going on?
I don't know anything else other than that. I'm so sorry. I do know that the baby's...
No, Rachel knows about Hope.
Okay.
I told her everything.
I know how hard this must be for you. And if I hear of anything, I promise I'll let you know.
Thanks. Now I'm gonna go tell Marco he still doesn't know.
Go. I'm good here.
Thanks.
Wow. It's pretty incredible about the baby, isn't it?
It's an unbelievable story.
Yeah, and then some.
That baby's death, supposed death, it is at the root of all of Cole's problems. I am so happy for him. And so sad for Jessica.
Oh, that girl has been through too much. And now she's gonna have to face the death of her child.
How's Clint taking it?
Oh, he's devastated. But he can't even mourn his granddaughter because he's so worried about Jessica.
Well, at least has this made you and Clint get closer?
Oh, yeah, we're fine. Actually, we've fixed everything before all of this happened.
Really? Mm-hmm. Who caved?
What does that mean?
Come on, Mom. You and Clint were practically on opposite sides of the globe. How'd you fix that?
Oh, it was easy. Clint proposed, and I said yes.
Vicky, Brody was in there before we got here. Now, we don't know what shape he's in right now. We don't know if the Brennans are hurt. And we have no idea. We don't know anything about how the baby's doing right now. We have to go in.
Bess is not going to back down, okay? She doesn't know how to do that, Bo. Please, I'm begging you, tell these men don't hurt her. Please.
Bess, there's nowhere left to go. There's nothing left to do. Let me take you home.
No.
Phil?
I think we need the police to sort this out. Come on, Cindy. It'll be all right.
Don't shoot. Don't shoot.
The hardest thing that I've ever had to do was to give you up. And even though I am giving up my right to be your mother. Hey, Star. It's me. Can I come in?
Sure.
I can't wrap my head around this.
Welcome to the club.
Your baby's alive.
I know.
She's gonna have a future. She's gonna become a little girl. And then she's gonna become a teenager, and I'm gonna know her. Can you believe that?
I'm gonna be able to see the type of person she turns into. She's gonna be a part of my life for the rest of my life. If Marcy is okay with that.
Dude, this is wild. Your kid's alive?
It's crazy, huh? When I heard it, I was like, what? I mean, I still am. I swear it's like I'm dreaming.
It's real, but it's not real, you know, because she's not here, and Bo still hasn't found Jessica, and until then, Cole and I are just in limbo.
God, you must be going crazy.
Kinda.
Do you want me to leave you alone?
Oh, God, no, God, no. You're actually the only person that I want to see right now.
Except maybe Cole?
I had to take a time out earlier. I pretended I got a text from the center dragging me in for a drug test. How ridiculous is that?
It's better than doing drugs, huh?
Cole said he got a text from the doctors telling him to come in and take a random drug test, but I don't believe him.
Why not?
Because he wanted to get away from everyone, and something about the situation made him weird.
Well, maybe it's... I mean, Dorian brought up the whole who gets custody of the baby, you know?
Yeah. I know.
So what's up? I mean, when Star was pregnant and decided to give up the baby, you were all over that. You know, wanting to keep the kid. Is that all come back to bite you again?
What does this mean? I mean, are you having second thoughts about giving your baby to Marcy?
Neither Vicky nor Bo are answering, and the police refuse to answer any questions about Jessica or the baby. I mean, really, I am that child.
I know you mean well, but stay out of it.
Stay out of it?
Stay out.
I am not going to see Star railroaded into giving away her baby.
There is nothing that we can do. We just have to be patient. Please, I know that's not in your vocabulary, but be patient.
I can't believe it. That baby's alive. Well, I certainly was due some good news.
Did something happen that I'm not aware of?
Oh. Langston and I, we went to St. Anne's today.
Did something happen to Mama?
No. Your mother's fine. She's still on that cruise. She's, you know.
Well, then why did you go to St. Anne's?
Because Star may have found her child, but Ray has lost his.
I don't know what I think.
Well, you were talking about having hope back in your life, and it kind of sounded like...
Look, I just found out that she was alive. That's all I can deal with right now.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pressure you about who's going to keep her, especially when you don't even know where she is.
You know, all those feelings about wanting to keep the baby are still there, but there's nothing I can do about it.
Does Star know that you still want to keep the baby?
I'm sorry. I want to talk to you about this because I haven't been able to stop thinking about what it's going to feel like to hold Hope in my arms.
Well, does Marcy know that she's alive? Because Dorian was sounding like she doesn't think you have to give Hope away if you don't want to.
But I practically begged the woman to raise my baby. I made a promise to her, Langston, and I can't go back on that.
Marcy was there today when they told us that Hope was alive. Man, she was so happy. And Star wasn't saying anything that would keep her from feeling that way. Now, so if she changed her mind, if she wants to keep the baby, she hasn't told me.
But the two of you have been through so much together trying to find out what really happened to your baby. I mean, you gotta have at least a sense of how she feels about the baby now.
When I was pregnant, I was sure I was ready to give my baby to Marcy. I was at peace with my decision. But now, I'm not so peaceful.
listen to me. There is nowhere to go. This is the end of the road. Let me in.
No. Leave us alone. If you care anything for Jessica, you'll stop trying to take this baby from her.
Why didn't you tell me that Clint proposed?
I'm telling you now. Well, it was just, it was spur of the moment, and then all of this started happening with Jessica, and I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Are you thrilled?
Yeah, of course, absolutely.
How did it all go down? I mean, what made you decide to get married?
We love each other.
Right, but one minute you guys are fighting, the next he's on one knee and you're saying yes? That's not really your style.
Well, people evolve.
You can't snow me, Mom. Either you tell me what happened or you tell me to buzz off.
Okay. Well, it kind of happened because Clint and Bo had a tiff.
About what?
Me.
Could you check
Jessica just tore up the stairs.
She has the
Guy
baby
Brody
with her.
ran after
I don't
her.
know. I don't understand any of this. What is going on with our daughter-in-law?
Brody, how is Jessica?
Did you see the baby?
Are they okay?
Okay, both of them are fine, but Jessica's still best, ma'am. She's locked herself into a bedroom upstairs. I couldn't get in.
Yeah, but you did the right thing coming back in.
I didn't want to put too much pressure on her. I was afraid for the baby and for Jessica.
There are police everywhere. They want to take you from me. But I won't let them. Can't. Because losing you will destroy Jessica. What am I gonna do now? Good question. What are you gonna do?
I know, it's a standoff. If Pesca's desperate and tries to go out one of the upstairs window, I've got the house surrounded.
Should we try to wait her out, or?
No, I don't think so. We've got to make our move while we have her trapped.
So what do you want to do?
We'll break down the door. I'll grab Jess. You take the baby.
No. Look, Jessie knows deep down inside that her baby died. If we don't handle this right, she could completely shatter and we will never get her back.
Vicky, Bo was right. We gotta do something.
I know. And I have an idea.
One Life to Live will continue in a moment here on ABC.
After prom, Cole and I, we thought about what Hope would be like at her prom. We actually went to her grave and we dreamt about what she would be like by that, if she were alive. What our lives would be like if we had raised her together. Star. Now she is alive, and it's the dream come true that we've been waiting for.
You guys deserve it. I mean, you've been through so much.
I know. And a part of me just wants to burst out with happiness, but then another part of me thinks that I'm not gonna be able to handle it.
Handle what?
Holding Hope for the first time, knowing that she's my baby, and then having to hand her to Marcy.
But Star, I mean...
But like I said, I made my decision, and I have to stand by that. But it's gonna be a lot harder than I thought it would be. You know, Cole and I, through this whole thing, we've gotten a lot stronger than we were before. But the whole reason we broke up, the whole reason why he freaked out and got on drugs and did everything that he did was because of my decision to give away the baby.
Star would never go back on her promise to Marcy. And I would never ask her to. You know, I made my peace with it before.
Yeah, but can you do it again? Can you go along with Star's decision again?
I have to. I signed away my rights.
Yeah, but...
There's one thing that I'm sure about now. And that's that I want Star in my life.
With or without the baby?
Yeah.
All right, hold on to that. Hold on to that and you'll be all right.
Bo and Clint got into a fight over you.
Well, it's certainly within the realm of possibilities.
I didn't mean it like that. It's just what happened.
Well, you know, Bo and I have gotten closer because of Matthew's accident, you know, and I mean, it makes sense. It's normal. And then there was this crazy moment where Bo almost kissed me.
Whoa!
Okay, he didn't. He didn't, and we talked about it, and we realized that we were confusing that kind of closeness with something else, and we didn't want to go there.
Okay.
All right, so, you know, we sealed the deal with a hug, and at that moment, Clint walks in, and he sees us, and he hits the roof, and so Bo and Clint ended up talking, and they got everything out in the open.
And that's when Clint asked you to marry him?
Pretty much, yeah.
So why did you say yes? To squash any chance of something happening between you and Bo?
You really think this could work?
We'll best buy into it.
I have to try.
Vicky, this is unorthodox to say the least.
This whole situation is unorthodox, Bo. I know you have to focus on the baby, but surely getting Jessica to come out of her own volition is the safest possible outcome for the baby.
No, of course it is.
Please, please let me try this.
Bo, I think it's better than breaking in and scaring Jessica and the baby.
If you're supposed to be Jessica's protector, then why the hell are you running the risk of letting them bust in here and scare the hell out of her? What about the baby? Do you want men with guns in here?
Victoria will never allow that.
She may not have a choice.
I think that this is the only way to make sure that Jessie suffers as little as possible.
Let Jessica go home to Bree. Open that door and give them back that baby. Allow them to tell Jessica the truth? Do you have any idea what that'll do to her?
Jessica's baby is dead. Nothing is gonna change that. You have to let this go.
Vicky, I don't want you to get hurt. Is this safe?
I'll be fine, Johnny. She's my daughter.
There's always a choice. There's always a next logical step.
I can get through to Bess.
15 minutes. That's all I can give you, and then we're gonna have to make our move.
Grace was devastated. May had these fantasies about being a father to Lola again. And, you know, she's so sedated at St. Anne's. She's unconscious. I tried to get him to come home with me, and nah, he wouldn't budge.
I had no idea that you were so into Ray Montez.
You have no idea how into him I am.
Are you and Cole working on things? We're getting closer, but it makes me nervous.
Why? You guys belong together.
What's gonna happen when the baby comes back and Michael and Marcy take her home? We're gonna get ripped apart all over again, and I don't think we can handle it.
I think you're gonna need each other more than ever. It's Marco.
Prom! Langston, after prom! I'm so sorry. I never asked you what happened. Please, tell me everything. Well, not everything. Okay, yeah. Actually, I want you to tell me everything.
Well, it was amazing.
It was amazing and perfect, and Aunt Dorian did not mess anything up?
Well, no. Aunt Dorian didn't, but...
What do you mean? Langston, what happened?
Oh, man, I thought my situation was crazy. Lola killed her own mom? I mean, is that chick totally nuts or what?
Yeah, it looks like. I mean, I'm just thanking my lucky stars that her crazy plan for me and Langston didn't work out. Man, you thinking about the baby again?
Yeah, I'm just starting to feel bad for running out on Star.
And do something about it.
Oh, you're awful blunt.
I learned from the master. So, am I right? Did you accept Clint's proposal so that you don't have to deal with your feelings for Bo?
No. I love Clint.
Nobody's saying that you don't. But being engaged kind of puts the kibosh on what's happening with you and Bo.
Nothing happening with me and Bo.
Sure. I almost make out with guys all the time that nothing's happening with.
We almost didn't make up. You know what? Let's talk about your love life.
I don't have one, which is why I'm sticking my nose into yours.
No, for the last time.
Something was brewing with you and Bo.
Our son was paralyzed, and we got close.
I don't care. If you're trying to turn it off by getting married to Clint, that is not fair to Clint, or to Bo, or to you.
For God's sake, so what do you want me to do? Break off my engagement to Clint?
Is that what you want?
Right now, we're trying to reach out to Bess on her terms. And I can't tell you any more than that. Okay, I'll let you know as soon as I know more.
Who's that?
John McBain.
Oh, well, this situation is really getting to me.
Any particular reason why?
I thought you might be talking to Nora.
I keep racking my brains trying to figure out what else I could have done for Jess.
Well, hey, you did a lot, Brody. You figured out where she was, you got everybody here, now we just have to let Vicky handle it. We've got to trust her. She knows her own daughter. And she understands Bess.
Okay, genius. If there's always a next logical step, tell me what it is. Tell me what you're gonna do. This. I can figure this out. I have to.
Bess?
Go away, Victoria.
It's not Victoria. It's Jean. Randolph. Now open the door.
It's so wonderful to have Sam and Jack back in the house.
Yes. Thanks. I'm gonna go check on him.
Wait a minute. I'm also very grateful that this whole situation has exonerated John of all charges. And I'll tell you, when everything settles down, I'm gonna throw the two of you a wedding, a real wedding. That'll prove to Todd that you really are finished with him.
Well, what's important right now is to make sure Star's baby gets home safely.
You know what I want? Another dessert.
Remember, I am your daughter. I am on your side. Now, you can sit here and bury the issue all you want, but at some point, you are going to have to make a decision about Clint and about Bo.
Bo, maybe we should go up there.
All right, just have him stand by for now. I'll wait for my word. We're ready to go, but I think we should take a little more time. Let's give Vicky a chance.
Okay, Bo. Okay.
You're Jean Randolph?
Yes. As Victoria's gatekeeper, I am completely aware of the responsibility that you shoulder as Jessica's protector. And I respect all that you've done for her. However, I need to talk to you about how to resolve this situation logically.
Lola poked holes in your condom. Why?
Well, she couldn't have Marco, so she wanted to ruin my life.
Oh my gosh, well, she could kill her mom. I'm just really glad that she didn't hurt you.
You know. Look, just call Cole, okay? You know you want to.
If he wanted to be here, he would.
You feel like seeing anyone?
No, but if it's Aunt Dorian or my mom, they're not gonna give up. Come in!
Hey, what are you doing here?
I snuck in through the kitchen to avoid Dr. Lord, and I brought someone.
I'm back.
I know that you think you can deal with this, and that you don't need any help, but you do. And frankly, I'm the only one who thinks as rationally as you do. I understand. As things stand now, Bess, there is no way out.
Okay, so, I spoke with my dad, and he said that Mama is trying to work on Bess, trying to get her to come out. Listen, I am really, really sorry that little girl in there is not your granddaughter, but I want you to know you do have a granddaughter.
We do?
Well, Jessica didn't say anything about another little girl.
name is Bree, and I really look forward to introducing the two of you. She's beautiful. She's got a lot of Nash in her, and she's just cute and funny and smart, and she's so much like Nash. Oh, I can't wait to meet her. Nash wrote us that he wanted that to happen.
Nash was a great guy. He and Jessica loved each other very much.
You know, for the few moments that Jessica was herself, it seemed to me that she'd found someone else to love.
I wish I could have gotten through to Jessica again.
You did your best, Brody. This disease of hers is just not very easy to deal with.
I just hope to God when all this is over, Jessica comes back to me.
This house is completely surrounded by police, so you have no means of escape. Your only option is to accept my help. Now, will you please open the door and let me in?
A murder trial is coming, but how do you take the stand against the woman you still love?
Zach still loves me.
This week,
Zach can't testify against her.
they find a loophole.
With this ring I do wed, and I'll pronounce you husband and wife.
All My Children.